Overhauling Happy Cooperation, Eastern Express wins first up from Happy Cooperation. I'm a Witness, Bear Rapper got going. Hammer King stuck on. Then Born Dragon, My Folks a long gap away to the rest. Pins a lot, Ace King all is well. Solar Kid on the last one home, Sammy's Empire.
Karis, how does this season so far compare to the season before and your first season here?
It's going well. It's going well, Hans. I'm very happy the way things are going at the moment. As we all know, my first season was very good to finish off with 50 winners. And last season, I can't complain. I still have 29 winners, and I just had a small accident before the season end. So I was happy. You know, things was a little bit slower than first season, but now I feel much better, and the horses, the chances and the horses I'm riding are way better than last season, so I'm very happy.
This season was a little slow, but what was the turning point for you? Because suddenly you're like the Mauritian magician. You're on fire. There's steam coming out of your ears.
Yeah, well, you know, first few meeting was a little bit slow, but I knew I had more nicer rides coming up, you know. Also, I was the first guy to get the 3-day suspension, so I think just sort of gave me a smack on my head just to really wake up. So, you know, you always, when you have a break, you learn from something and come back. So, and I say, it's just the opportunity that I'm getting, or some good opportunity. So I think that's the biggest thing. You know, you got to have the trainers and the owners trust you and put you on their nice horses.
Talking about opportunities, your relationship with Abel Friend, how did that start?
That was all the way beginning from the first season, when he had his first run, when Mr. Moore asked me to ride him. And from then, well, his first time I ran third on him, and it was his first run back. And then Mr. Moore gave me the chance to ride him again, and he won. And after that, I sort of did not have a chance to ride him again, as Tommy rode him, and then Joe came and he got a chance to ride him. And sort of when Joe was suspended and I picked up the ride again, I think the owners knew and Mr. Moore knew that I've done a good job on him before and I know the horse, so why not give me a chance again? And it was a very good chance good ride to pick up because he was in a group 2. So then I won on him, and this season, Mr. Moore, when he asked me, I was a little bit surprised that, you know, to be able to trust me and put me on him again. So I was very happy to get the ride on him over 1200.
So what is it like to keep the saddle warm for Joe? Because Joe can get the ride anytime he wants, right? So do you enjoy playing second fiddle to the Magic Man?
I wouldn't say keep the saddle warm. I get my opportunity, and he gave me a Group 2 winner and +1 win in my career, so I'm very happy. I just get to pick up the rides, and the more winners I ride, the other owner and trainer will see me riding winners, so I still get the chance. So I don't mind. I don't mind keeping his full book of rides, saddle warm, whatever they call it.
Take us through the win that you had on Abel Friend this season, the first win.
Yeah, well, I've done some work on him at home, and last season he ran over a 1200 and he ran a very good race. He sort of hit the front early and he just had enough with it. But, you know, he's getting stronger and he's gotten better as a horse. And when I trialed him, he gave me a really good feel. And also after that, I gave him a piece of work over the 1800 meter, and even Mr. Moore was very happy, and even me out. You know, you can just feel that there's more improvement to come, but he's just, like, from what I've felt him before, I could feel like he's a better horse. So, you know, I went through a race with a lot of confidence, because I knew if they would be going fast. There was so many horses from the wide gate would go fast, and I just had to ride him patient and wait for him to change the gear and let down.
When he let down, and you seemed to surprise Dougie on Gold Fun, did you say anything to Dougie when you beat him?
No, I never say anything, but I'm sure he surprised a lot of people because he was not on TV screen for the last 150 meter, and then he really fly home. So he did surprise a lot of people, but he's got I think that what helped him is the great turn of foot, and it was just an incredible win when I won on him. I was just very pleased to be able to do a job again on him.
Penophobia in for the fight. They beat off Not Listening to Me. Abel Friend, the champ, storming down the outside. It's Gold Fun in front. Abel Friend, what a magnificent return by the horse of the year. Abel Friend bloused out Gold Fun and Penophobia. Charles the Great and then Lucky 9 from Smart Volatility. Not Listening to Me, Tour de Force, Dundonnell, Golden Harvest, Secret Sham, Bundle of Joy, Amber Sky and Aero Velocity last in.
Did the win surprise you, the way it won?
I always knew he was going to finish off very strong. I don't think the win surprised me. I did think he had a chance to win the race if they go very fast. So the win did not surprise me, but the way he won did surprise me.
What are the other horses you've been riding now that impress you? I know Blizzard has had a bit of a setback, but what other horses?
Yeah, on a Blizzard, the moment that I did say towards the end of last season, is a type of horse that would do very well this season. Actually, not really. I just got some young horses, but I just got to pick up a ride, the Wizard of Wars now. So I think, like you say, keeping the saddle warm again. So you know what, the chance came and I just take the chance, and to ride. It's also, I think, riding nice horses and riding good horses just build your confidence.
They beat off Dashing Fellow. What a race. Blizzard, the Wizard of Oz and Blizzard. Titanic struggle. Blizzard with his head in front. Blizzard beats the Wizard of Oz. What a race. Dashing Fellow third. Sichuan Dar fourth. High and Mighty fifth. Then Racing Hero, Amber Dragon.
John Size and John Moore have been very supportive as far as your career in Hong Kong's concerned. And there are a lot of jockeys who want to ride for these two trainers. What is it that has given them the confidence to give you these huge opportunities?
Yeah, it's actually a very big things to ride for these big trainers. And as Mr. Moore, he always give me the nice horses to ride. Like, I don't have lots of rides for him, but I do pick up a lot of nice rides. And also with the lightweights, he always ask me to ride the horses. So it's just, I really appreciate his help, like trusting me on his horses. And as you know, from horses like Ebert and Design of Rome, so maybe the trust came from there, that he could trust me on his horses. And Mr. Size has just supported me from the day I got here, and he's really helped me a lot.
And speaking of trainers, what was it like to ride your first race ride in Hong Kong, riding that first winner for the Darth Vader of Hong Kong racing, David Ferraris? What was that like, that feeling?
Yeah, Mr. Ferraris was good to me. He did support me my first season a lot. He actually, before I got here, we were in contact, like sort of, we were busy chatting, and he was telling me like he has had a lot of horses has dropped down and they'll be carrying lightweight, so could be a good opportunity for me to pick up some light rides. So, and I didn't know much about the horse, and I did some work on him, but I think that was the main thing here, as the first ride and the first win of the season. So just sort of got everyone's eyes on me, and so I think from there it just went all good from that first season.
And what a way to kick off his career in Hong Kong. Amazing always, nice ride. Gets up to beat Flying Supreme. Cosmo won third, then Southern Springs, Bernard's Choice.
And what about your relationship with Ricky Yu, which is a very important one, because Ricky's got some very good horses. How did that happen?
I did ride for Ricky in my first season for a bit. He did support me, and sort of last season I did not actually have a chance to have a chance to ride for him a lot, as I had some rides he wanted me to ride and I was fully booked and stuff like that. But we did not work a lot last season, and like you say, he's got lots of horses that always perform good. So his horses never finished 2-4 off them, so his horses always ran good races. So this season, sort of, I think Blizzard has actually got me a little bit close to him, to just allowed him to giving me some more support. So it's good. So far it's going well and picking up some good ride by him. I'm very glad of that.
And what have you learned about Hong Kong racing? Well, if you had to give some advice to a new jockey, what would it be?
I've learned a lot. Since I got here, really learned a lot. Just completely different compared to South Africa and even Mauritius. You know, I haven't done a lot of racing in Mauritius, but everything has been in South Africa. But it's totally different. You know, the pacing is different. You got to know the timing and the way the tracks are running. So there's a lot of things to learn even before the race meeting start. So, and also here, when you come out the gate, compared to what I used to be doing in South Africa, you come out the gate and you sort of takes your time. All the jockeys will just get their position and put your hand down. But here it's totally different. As soon as you half a second slow, here your position is gone. So you must always be on your game and see what the other guy is trying to sort of think what he's thinking of doing. So it's very competitive, but I enjoy it.
And final question, and it's an important one. Well, two questions. There's certain people I know in South Africa who always talk about your cheekbones. How did that come about? It's something I know you were born with, but do you use your cheekbones to attract owners or female owners?
Well, if it does, I don't mind. But yeah, it was this woman, I'm sure you know her, Rowan. So she's from South Africa, and she used to take a lot of pictures and do a lot of articles. So, and she sort of came to me one day. She was like, "Oh, you got such a beautiful cheekbones." So I was like, "Oh yeah." And then I don't know how her and you got contact, and then I knew, oh well, that's gone.
And the final question, why are you known as the French poodle, or as I was told, the French poodle? Why is this?
I think that's from Tony Mallard. He just because I don't know. Every time I go to work in the morning, he would say, "Why do you smell like a French poodle?" Because I don't know, maybe just the spray I use or whatever it is. But yeah, he sort of said it, and I know someone told you about it, and this is how you know about it. But it is from Tony Mallard.
Okay, so are you the Mauritian magician or the French poodle?
I'll stick with a Mauritian magician.
Good. Good one.
Cheers.
Thanks, man.
Okay.